Jones Jr. 66-9, 47 KOs, making his way to the scale. His last fight was February 2018. Defeated Scott Simon, unanimous 10-round decision. He was the pound-for-pound king for many years. RJJ. He was the first former middleweight champion to win a heavyweight title in 106 years. Roy Jones Jr. on the scale. 210 even for Superman, 210 even. Former silver medalist at the 1988 U.S. Olympics. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time. And now making his way up to the scale, out of the red corner, Iron Mike Tyson. What do you say? 50-6, 44 KOs, International Hall of Famer. It's been more than 15 years since Tyson last stepped in the ring in 2005 when he fought Kevin McBride. Just made his debut on the EDM scene by teaming with LA-based Kiki Lau for the track Mike Tyson. He does it all. He was the youngest heavyweight champion in the history of boxing. The undisputed world champion from 1987 to 1990. Let's get him up to the scale. The one, the only, Iron Mike Tyson. Two 220.4, is that correct? 220.4 for Tyson. 220.4 for Tyson. Fellas, we're going to have you get into the Triller box. Square off. This is, that's got to be one of the greatest face-offs you'll ever see in the history of boxing. Iron Mike Tyson. Superman Roy Jones Jr. This is the one we've all been waiting for. One of the most anticipated matchups in the history of boxing. Too many world titles to mention. And they will go at it tomorrow night, live from Los Angeles, California. Tyson on Triller.com. Two of the greatest of all time right there. Iron Mike, Superman. Roy, if I could get you over here, I just... One of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in the history of boxing. He was basically the pound-for-pound king. That's what he was known for. All right, Superman. There are a lot of people, actually including yourself, saying that taking this fight was a mistake. How do you plan on winning this fight, Roy?
Things that people probably thought was a mistake in my lifetime. I make a lot of mistakes. They said my whole boxing career was a mistake, and I love it. They said I did everything wrong, but it worked out right. So I can't tell you how to do it. It's going to probably look wrong. So I know if I try to tell it to you, it's going to sound wrong, but it's going to turn out right. Trust me.
Captain Hook. Superman Roy Jones Jr. RJJ, good luck tomorrow night, champ. As he makes his way off, we'll get Iron Mike over here and ask him a quick question. Tyson on Triller.com, pay-per-view tomorrow night, Saturday, November 28th, live, Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. Making his way over to the interview here. Iron Mike, if you want to talk into there so they can hear you. Okay. Mike, you're known as probably the baddest man on the planet. Plain and simple. Ferocious punisher and puncher. Kind of like the Hulk. You can unleash your power at any time. How quickly do you plan on unleashing your power tomorrow night against Roy Jones Jr.?
I'm pitching punches. And everything else is up to Roy. At him. He doesn't have to worry about me. If I'm gonna run into him, I'm running right at him.
Iron Mike Tyson, need he say more? One of the greatest of all time. What a match it's gonna be. Thank you, Mike. Good luck to you. Thank you, Roy Jones Jr. Good luck to you tomorrow night. Tyson on Triller.com.